cellular respiration. Okay? Wow, that's not making any works. Okay? Now, only plants do photosynthesis. What kind of organisms do cellular respiration? Humans do it. What else? Animals do it. What else? Every organism with mitochondria do this. Okay, so basically all eukaryotes. So plants do this too, fungus does this too, all of these different things, they do cellular respiration. They need to break down glucose in order to get energy, and that's what this is, okay? So cellular respiration uses glucose and energy, or glucose and oxygen to make energy. Okay? What is the energy in this? Corbin, would you close your thing, please? I don't need to be on our laptops. Make sure you take the notes. Okay? So the energy that's made is in the form of this molecule called ATP, okay? Which stands for adenosine triphosphate. Okay? And this stores energy in a bond. Okay? So when we break that bond, it releases the energy and you're able to use it. Alright? So, we're breaking down glucose and we need oxygen and we make energy. Okay? So, now the photo, you don't need to write this first one, okay? I'm just putting this up here. You guys remember 6 CO2 plus 6 H2O plus sunlight will give you C6H12O6 plus 6O2. Okay, so that's the photosynthesis equation. The cellular respiration equation, we're going to need C6H12O6. Okay, so we're going to need glucose. And we need oxygen. Okay, this is one of the big reasons that humans breathe oxygen. And we're going to need 6 of those. And guess what we're going to produce? Anybody got a guess?
Energy.
We will produce energy, but we're also going to produce CO2 and water. Okay? When you breathe, okay, has anybody ever seen, like when it's cold out, you can see your breath, right? That's because there's water in your breath when you breathe out. So you'll have 6 CO2 plus 6 H2O, and then you're going to make somewhere between 32 to 38 ATP. And that kind of just depends. You can make anywhere between 32 to 38 ATP. Generally, you make about 36. But this can be more or less efficient, just kind of dependent upon how your cells are working. Okay? And so these are pretty close to mirror images of each other. We just have different types of energy. All right? I'll give you guys a couple seconds, a couple minutes to get that all written down. Okay? So, with cellular respiration, this happens in the mitochondria, right? You all understand that that's where this happens. Now, this is a 3-step process, okay? We're not going to go into what happens in the 3 steps, but I do want to let you know what the 3 steps are. So, the 3 steps to cellular respiration. Okay, so the first one. Glycolysis. Okay? So glycolysis is your first step, and this can happen without oxygen. That's the only step that can happen. If you don't have oxygen, then you can't go past the first step. But basically, glycolysis is where you're breaking down the glucose. Okay? Step 2 is called the Krebs cycle. Alright, we're making some stuff here. You'll learn more about it during cellular respiration in biology. And step 3 is called the electron transport chain. Okay? Those are the 3 steps. The final one makes most of the ATP. Okay? This is going to end up making like 28 ATP. Okay? Does anybody have any questions about those 3 steps? Okay? So if you understand this, you understand the photosynthesis stuff from earlier, you could probably take that quiz. Okay? Now, I don't want you to take that quiz until